Hey Gearslutz, my name is Daniel Mulder of Livestock Electronics, and we're a new company from the Netherlands. We started in January 2016, and I'm going to show you what we've been working on this year. So basically, we've been working on 6 modules right now. This one is a quad sequencer. It has 4 channels. It's all color-coded. So this is the first channel, which is red. Then you've got blue, green and yellow. You are able to go up to 64 steps, and when you want to edit a step, you just select those steps and edit the parameters with the knobs. Once you're done with that, you can just save it, go to the other section, which is the play section. In this section you can save loops and trigger them as well. So for instance, here I've got a different loop and I can go back and play live with it. You are able to save up to 128 loops per channel, and you are able to back it up if you want with your computer. Then the second module we've got here, it's a buffer multiple with attenuation. Basically, it has 1 input and 3 outputs. For each output, you can control the amplitude or the intensity. It's either for audio or CV, and it's always dual. So these are 3 Felixes right here. Third module is Kepler. It's still in its experimental phase right now, so we can't really tell you exactly what direction it is heading. But the idea is that you have 4 4-pole filter, and you can control each of the poles individually. Then the main cutoff is right here. It has a nice big knob and a resonance knob right here. The same goes for Maze. It's still a prototype, so that's why it's not on right now. It is rather a mixer. It has 4 inputs, 4 outputs. And each of the input you can route to one of the outputs. So these are the inputs horizontally, and vertically there are the outputs. When you press a button, you can select the intensity or the amplitude with the knob.
And it stores.
It stores as well. You can select a save that you want to save to just with the knob when you're not pressing anything. And then once you've saved it, you can select it with CV as well. We're going to add some morphing stuff as well, and some randomness, because that's always good, I guess. Then we've got Bang. It's a digital wavetable oscillator. It's inspired by chiptune sounds, 8-bit sounds. We've also built an app for it. So you can create your own waves. You can draw them with our application, or use some mathematical functions to make it easier for you. Then we've got a wave shaping algorithm as well. So basically, we have this chunks knob right here. It divides the wave into several parts. So if I turn it to the left, it's 2 parts. And then the first part is determined with the first knob, the second part is determined with the second knob. So then you would have, for instance, a top half that will be sine wave, and a second half that will be a sawtooth. Then you can change the amount of chunks, which allows you to switch between sine wave and a sawtooth really fast. And it gives that 8-bit sound. Then we've got this quad VCA. You can't really see because of all the cables, I guess. But the idea is to have a small package of 4 VCAs. And for each channel, you have 2 inputs for audio. Then you can control the amplitude with the VCA input. And for each channel, you have a regular output and an inverted output. So you can also flip phase, for instance. But the nice thing is that it's not only for audio, you can also use CV. So maybe as just a voltage inverter, if you have a sweep going from 0 to +5, you can make it 0 to -5. And you can add CVs, whatever you like. Then the last thing, it's basically a shepherd again, because we needed an envelope generator in this system right here. We just updated the code with some new code to make it a 4x3 envelope generator. And that's the thing about our modules, all our digital modules, that is that they are open source. You can change code, you can update code, whatever you like. And we will add some support for it as well. That's about it for our system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we hear something?
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
I'm gonna play a little bit.
Yeah.
The first modules will be released by the end of this year, so hopefully before 2017. And the modules that will be available will be Bang, so the oscillator, this one right here, and Felix. And the other modules will depend on the next PCB batch, which still be prototypes, but we'll have to see how far they are in development by that time.